Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Captain of Industry coming at you. I think we're at about like episode 50. And we're progressing significantly faster than we did last time, which is nice. Nice. Real nice. I was working on microchips. Where the hell did I put them? Oh, yeah, okay, over here. Okay. So, we've isolated out most of the core processes. Silicon wafer gets produced by silicon crystallizer. We need 24 to make 8 every 60. So that we do some math. 2 every 60, 2 every 60... 2 every 60, this all maths very well. We could double this process to keep things as efficient as possible. I'm not really looking for efficiency at this juncture. I would like it to get going. So a silicon crystallizer, I think we can do 2 of these, and that makes that... nope. It's not in blueprint mode, or planning mode, or whatever. Realistically, this process here will sedate all of the electronics needs we have, and what I've been using most of it for above and beyond has been for these solar panels. Now, I would like our solar panel production to be continuous, aside from this other process. That being said, I'm going to need to double this up eventually. We do get a secondary arc furnace somewhere here. Silicon... Molten silicon. Hold on. What are we using for this? Blast furnace. I didn't realize I could use an arc furnace for metallurgic stuff. Huh. Okay. 12112. 12. Whoa, does it use way less coal? I really wish I could take the item and just put it down. Can't build it because I don't have the tech. But I'd really love it if I could just place it down to see how it works. Oh, it uses coal, graphite. Uses graphite instead of coal. That's the main coolya about it. Same speed. Same real production, it seems. But it uses graphite as a fuel source. That would mean... Oh, man. That was CO2 recycling. It's not going to produce a ton of graphite, but that works out really well. How do I make graphite again? Coal and chlorine makes graphite, and fair amounts of it, too. Good stuff. Okay, so back to this. I kind of want this process here to just keep going, so I'm not going to interfere with it. We're going to set up a new arc furnace and all that crap. What I will do, though, is I'll set up maybe a balancer to be like, any extra silicon poly that we get, shovel it out of here. So I need an arc furnace. You produce 8 every... Oh no, it's not a silicon crystallizer that I want. Well, hold on, I needed one of those. Silicon poly. I want that. I want that. Okay, so for every 60, 8 every 60, 4 every 60, yeah, I'm not super worried about that. What I would like... So how much can you make? You make molten silicon, you make the poly, so you're back here a little bit, my friend. 8 every 20, 4 every 20. So it's going to look a lot like this. 8 every 20. That's actually perfect math. But what I want is I want a balancer, and I want to be able to shovel this stuff out. So I want something like this. This is going to be silicon poly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set up a balancer here. Then this is going to feed into here. So whenever this process can run, it's running. It's running all the time. If there's excess, which there will be, it goes into here, and then this is going to be keep empty all the time. Don't bring me stuff. Don't bring me stuff. Don't take stuff. So this will act as storage, so this process should be running 24/7 all the time to make chips. I need hydrogen. Let's flip the script on you. Ah, crap. You need to get rid of slag. Okay, hold on. Does that work? And then we'll set up... this. This can be evacuated immediately to help other processes. This stays put, don't touch. Water, hydrogen, and then exhaust. Let's just build this out. Smokestack. Just as if it's somewhat self-contained. You also need sand, coal, and graphite. Oh, it's this again. Okay. So we're gonna do... I kind of want to do it like we did glass. Sand, coal, graphite, and not crap. I don't think I didn't build a blueprint for this, did I? Steel, glass, copper, iron, construction 1 and 2, electric, gold. I did not, okay. So wait, you only have 2 inputs? 3 inputs, okay. You go away because you're actually a different type of storage. You are graphite. You are sand. Where's sand? And you are coal. There we go. Sand, coal, graphite. Nice. Nice. Let's do this in reverse order. Okay, a little ugly, I get it. But that does preserve, I think, a fair amount of the process. I could switch this over. That doesn't really give me any more room. Okay, I could really slam a jam this right here. Water's going to be piped in. Does that... I don't think that does me really any favors, laying it out that way. So what if we did this instead? Does that look a little tighter? Trucks are never, ever, 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 ever gonna come here. I don't know. I like the other way better, that we had it. Little lost space, but I like this a little bit better. Yes, I like that better. Now, this is going to give me room for other layouts and such. So let's go... actually, let's not do that quite yet. Let's pull this over slightly. I'm still going to need storage for the other products, but we'll get there. So this actually comes right back here and loop... Hello? Oh. Oh, I see. How far? 2 squares of gap. Nope, I screwed up somehow. No, 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 hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That's how that goes. Two squares of gap. Then this actually has to uncomfortably loop up and around, but this only has 1 intake, so I kind of don't care. How does that look? Pretty decent. Acid and water are going to get piped in, no problem. Let's trim this up slightly. Makes it a little wide, but that's okay. How much room do I have to spend here? It's gonna be a tight build. I don't think I like that there. We'll probably put it ultimately right about here. Gives me a little room to expand on glass if I need to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I want to store water. I'm not going to store water. Ooh, solve that problem. That was easy. That was an easy fix. Off, off. And then, let's see here. 2 unit storages. This is going to have to be pulled back a little bit. The belts are not going to be happy with this one. Ugh. Okay, can you do the other one then? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. I really wish I had my old save so I could see how I did this, but probably better I don't have it so it doesn't contaminate how I'm doing things now. Okay. What? 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 Am I daft? What's the issue here? Transport to selected position not found. Oh, there's other crap in the way. What do you need? Oh. You don't need anything else, but the fact that there's a port there blocks it? Alright. For sanity's sake, I'm gonna ignore all of that. Alright. Next is gold. Okay, I don't get it. That looks like that completes the process. I'm missing water, I'm missing hydrogen. So for water and hydrogen, they'll be coming in somewhere else? Question mark. Actually, let's do a little trim. Let's do a little trimmity trim. You're gonna move up to there. Because I'm gonna do a flat balancer there. Okay. You are going to priority in stuff that's already been processed. So what I don't want to have happen is silicon wafers show up, and then they get blocked out by... Oh, actually... That's still going to cause issues. Let's pipe everything back together. And let's see if we can figure this out. Silicon wafers are always going to take precedence. Because I'm just producing so much more of it. How do we regulate something that's always going to be built more of? Because this is actually going to be several different items. It's going to come through as any of these four, depending on the stage the microchips are at. Let me mull that over a little bit and my brain meets. Let's go ahead and build it more. Build it more. Oh. Oh. You guys bored or what? Let me guess, we're full of coal again? Of course. Excellent. Good stuff. Anything I can dump? Anything dumpable? I'm not building more coal storage. Forget that. 3 big boys is kind of where I set my limit. That's a lot of sludge to get rid of. We'll just stock up on solars. It's fine. Oh, actually... Have fun. Oh, my bad. Ah. Now have fun. Having all the fun. Having all the fun. How many things do I have? That's more than enough to get us to the next stage. We're not paying for any level 3 maintenance at this moment, so that's fine. You only have 1 input, right? Yeah. If you had 2 inputs, this wouldn't be a problem. One, 2. I do want to set the priorities. I want to do the truck thing. We should always work on the latest tier of stuff all the time. Off, off. Off, off. Because what might eventually happen is if we increase production, we're just going to get an overwhelming amount of low-tech stuff. Okay, that's good. Four, 3, 2, 1. Don't bring me stuff. Okay, that's all the storages I haven't worked out yet, so... Copper. How much do I even need? 1? 36. Perfect. Plastic. 36. Gold. And I'd like to belt this stuff as much as possible, but just getting this all kind of spec'd out is going to be nice. We'll definitely be piping in acid, but for now, just to leave that on like that, yep. That's, no, none of that's what I wanted to have happen. I mean, thank you for trying or whatever, but not what I wanted. Off, off. I like to do this way so that way whenever I have the blueprint, I can go here and I can see everything that I've done, and then it's all very self-explanatory. If I change nothing, I want it to work. Don't take. Can take. Okay, cool. Priority is set. Priority is set. There's the chips. Okay. I need to figure out where to store hydrogen at. Without making this too much more bulbous. A little too much bulbous. Check it out, it's pretty bulbous. What if I put you there? Put you there. And put hydrogen... Uh, 36 is probably fine. I don't need level 2 pipes. Level 1's at most. Wait, what do you need? 4 hydrogen every 20 or something? 1 every 20. Oh, Miscalculated that by a factor of oh my gosh. Okay, there's hydrogen handled. The only thing this is honestly missing is water and 2 ports. So, did I come to any conclusion about this? Frickin' no, I didn't. The only thing I can really think of is me having to moderate it, which sounds friggin' terrible. Flat balancers and sorters. It's gonna have to be some combination of the two, probably. Enforce strictly even inputs? No, that'll still be a problem. Because this cycle is gonna happen 4 times, and then it's gonna get 4 times units out of this. It's 1C. 1C. The only thing I can possibly think of is adding a 4th machine. But that doesn't sound very smart either. No, I don't really know how to handle this. Not the end of the world. What about theirs right like that? I'm actually going to blueprint this for now. Chippies! Oh, Clippies? Ah, crap, I spelled it wrong. That's fine. I really wish would actually help. Yeah, if I could clip it into that, that would actually solve some problems. Doesn't work that way though. Nope. Thanks. Let's put that back on. Hello? There we go. Man, I have every part of it figured out except this one bit. Let's go ahead and do this again. So this is only stage 1. 1A. We buffer it here. Actually, that works. Yeah. Because we won't ever come back to this stage again. Once this gets pushed, we set up a balancer. Actually, this is still kind of the same problem. Kind of, because nothing is stopping this from overflowing and filling everything else. Dang, man. Dang. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it too much. Let's give it a good think, and we'll come back. We'll come back. The chips aren't super duper priority at the moment. Realistically, as it stands right now, we've got time. We're not using the chips for maintenance, so it's not the biggest problem on the planet to have. But we'll come back to that. How much more? Plenty. There's plenty of stuff. Nope. Yes. Let's go 6 down. I honestly don't know at what point we hit water. If we hit water? I don't know if that's even a thing, but let's start with something like that. That should give you boys something to do. Oh, let's check on animal feed. 89? Okay, so it was like 80-ish% before. How's veg? Veg is full up. Some of it is actually being anaerobically digested. That's all still doing that. Okay. I'm going to switch you to empty. We have a lot of... Like, corn and potatoes. Like, I couldn't swing wrong if I... Oh, crap. We should shut off our corn. Actually gonna... Pause. And I'll turn a corn into veggies. Okay. That seems like a good switch. When we're full corn, and we're full ethanol, and we're full corn supplemental ethanol adjacent, that's when we're going to have a lot of feed. And I've already upgraded this to the maximum, so that little cut should help. This is running great. I haven't been paying attention at all to it. Oh, we are actually using a little bit of maintenance. I lied. Significantly less maintenance. Any gold scrap? Nope. Nothing still. Yeah, it's fine. I keep saying it's fine. Like, I'm really excited to get gold scrap. For reasons. Alright. Back to it. I can't delay it. This is literally the next piece of the puzzle I want to get figured out. How do we stop this guy from going ape crap and filling everything to the maximum? How do we prevent that from happening? This process is only going to go through 1 every 30. This is going to produce effectively 4 every 30. So this guy has to fire 1 time and then chill a bunch. I really miss circuit networks, man. Anything I could do to be like, hey, check this belt. Is this belt full of stuff? Stop stuffing things. Stop with the stuffing in the things. Okay, I think I might have a really bad solution. One of the issues I'm having is this belt. Because this is going to hold a lot of silicon wafers. That causes issues for everything else. If I cut this... and I put this... here. Oh. Here. Flat balancer there. That'll inherently limit how much this guy can have on the thing, on the belt. Does that maybe work better? I think that works better. I don't think that's going to save us from traffic jams later down the line, but I think that'll help a bit. And then water needs to come from somewhere. I don't like the look of this setup, but it might be alright. Let's get... oh, how many teraflippy flops do I need? 4 plus 12 is 16 flippity flops. How many flip flappers do I have? Flim flam? I have enough for 3 more, which will give me another 6, which is 14 exactly. Oh, wow, okay. That was neat. Let's see here. How much construction materials? We have enough of everything. Cool. Okay, we're going to go ahead and re-update that blueprint. Flippies. Export. Update description. Delete. Just delete it. Thanks. Let's try this better, huh? Chippies! No one's going to know. No one's going to know, and it's going to be fine. Especially me after, like, I don't know, rough day at work. I'm like, man, I just want to... oh, I just want a captive industry. It's all I want to do. And I come through the blueprints. I'm like, who the hell wrote these? Oh, I wrote these. You ever play Factorio or some game like that? Factory Town, whatever, late into the night. And you come to the next day and you're like, man, who ruined all this? Man, whoever was on the server last night really messed up all the stuff, and then you load it up and you're like, oh, this is a single player game. Beans. Okay. Quick sanity check. Okay, arc furnace. Silicon reactor. Good stuff. All the resources we need. Actually accessible by truck. Who would have figured? Silicon poly. Any excess is going to get kicked back into the system. Yep. 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 Filter it out. Microchips go out. I think we have enough to start. So we already did copper, plastic, gold, acid. Okay. So this eats how much acid? 4 every 20. And how much acid do we need? 1 every... Okay, we're just going to do this. There's no reason for me to not do this. Can you come there and then hook in? Ugh, okay, whatever. It's fine. Oh, actually, I have storage for you. I forgot. I did you a storage. I did you a storage. Yeah, come down to there. Perfect. Okay. Last chance. I'm not using any teraflops. I might know. I need... There's our 14 flippity flops. Okay. Copper, plastic, gold. This actually requires so little of each process. I'm kind of hesitant to pipe anything, but I do need to pipe... Oh, I actually don't need to pipe anything. Yeah, let's just leave it. Oh, man. The Army Corps of Engineers frickin' showed up. Nice, nice. Okay, now we're not burning through any teraflops right now. The servers are running, but we're not using any teraflops. I'm not piping exhaust back. Do we have exhaust somewhere here? I think that's exhaust. Definitely is exhaust. Definitely. How much exhaust? 6? Yeah, let's do it. Like, I'm not really going to gain anything out of it, like power-wise or anything, but for health, worthwhile, I think. Yep, there's exhaust. Do you need 24 every 40? Okay, you're not holding anything in. That's good. Yeah, okay. Good stuff. Truck can't reach destination. Okay, I'll handle that. I'll handle this. Probably all these little pieces, yeah. Okay, that should be everything. You're probably... Oh. You're probably trying to... Okay. Okay. Some of you were trying to get parts. I wanted to see how much of this could be built out before I started quick doing stuff. Oh, yeah, okay. Brap. Brap. There we go. Everything happy? I think. Truck is struggling to find a destination it can reach. Yeah, it just needed its job reset. No big deal. NBD, yo. NBD. No big deal. Alright. Our first silicon poly is hitting the machine. Oh, I'm missing water somewhere, aren't I? I think I'm missing water in 2 spots. We did the acid. I didn't do the water. Okay, water. Your water. How much water do I need per bump? 1 every 30. 1 every 6. Level 1 pipe it is. The guidey chippy thingy. Okay. Is that better? Okay. Works for me. I'll just do this real quick. All right. Oh, that was a process. I'm excited. Our own circuits, our own Megacycle brand chips. I'm sure they taste delicious. This does take a while for sure. Okay, there we go. First microchip stage 1A. Oh god. I keep forgetting it only craps out one of these things. I thought it was gonna crap out two. Nope, one. Oh man, what a process. Does this make a bunch? It makes 4 microchips. Okay, cool. That's less scandalous. Now what I want to see is it's going to kick out of here. It's going to go down the main line. Because it's not the right level. Badoop. Now what ought to happen is, because there's such a short feed, this should get fed in pretty quickly. Relatively quickly, I'd say. Priorityed in. I did set priority. I did, okay. I think they're on the belt. There we go. Okay. This is eventually going to fill up, and it's eventually going to be very awkward. There we go. There's the next stage. I'm sure there's a much more sophisticated way how to do this. I like to think of this as our Mark 1. A good start, right? Yeah, there's just a ton of full output, not doing nothing for nothing. I guess what I don't want to see is I don't want to see this belt full. 1 or 2 pieces on it? Sure. A dozen pieces? Maybe still fine. But I do not want to see half a belt. How much is half a belt anyway? I don't want to see 23-ish products. That would suck. 2A? Yep. Good stuff. It's happening, baby. Could just watch this, yeah. Sip on some coffee. Yeah. A little bit of rain as we're making microchips that are totally exposed to the environment. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. 2C. How much extra poly do we have? Nothing yet. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I knew this was going to be an overproducing process. This is not going to go anywhere, but this can. So what I will do is I'll come back down here. Here we are. I'm going to say keep full. Keep full all the time. And don't go nowhere. Get that going on. Did we already build out all those solars and I have 136 ready to go? Holy crap. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, keep going. I'm just going to pummel the crap out of this. How many solars do we have now? 194. Damn. Yeah. Actually, just had a thought. General priority for worker assignment, electricity, maintenance, unit consumption, lower the number means the higher the priority. I already had you at a P2. I'm willing to try this again at a P1. This can be whatever. Also, it's only set to surplus power. This also set to surplus. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why. I figured it out. It made so much sense at the time. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hate myself. But that's how we learn, right? That's how learning happens. Learning. Whatever. Learning happens. Why was I having such a hard time with that word? I'll give you a learning. That sounds like someone had a few too many and is chucking idle threats about. Probably also follows up a threat with, you want to catch fists? And it's like, you mean throw a football around? Yeah, you're a good guy. I'll throw a football around, sure. That disarms them immediately. It's just like, that's not what I meant. You want to fight? Not really. There we go. First home brewed microchip. Speaking of microchips, has the price of gold dipped? Oh my god, it doesn't dip. You only have so much you can mess with, and then you're out of gold because the price keeps going up. Speaking of which, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get the miners back to mining. Yeah. This is still working through a fair amount of coal, which it's nice to be this thick with coal. That's gold. That's not what I want to look at. Another batch of chippies. Oh, we've already had a couple of revisions. Nice. Now, based on current maintenance, where are we? This uses microchips and electronics to make electronics level 3. Based on current maintenance, how much of this are we even going through? 6, and we can produce 60, so 10 months per 10 months per 2 chips, 2 chips to 2 chips. Okay, that's exactly how that works. Don't go anywhere. Don't bring me stuff? No, bring me stuff. Because I'm still going to need a bunch of this for servers, so this process still needs to stick around. Actually, how do we even have this many flops? We don't. There's a process that's not working. Right? 4 plus 12 is 6... No, 4 plus 9 is... 13. And I have 14 teraflops. So some process, oh, this one isn't doing anything. That tracks. Okay. This process isn't doing anything. That's why we have the additional flops. Teraflops are a representative... Yep, there you go. There's the symbol. Not enough flippity flops. Teraflops are a representation of computing power. I just like to make fun of it. Does it say that somewhere? Data server... Is it under here for teraflops? Flop. Nope. Okay. Current demand production, max production capacity. It's a measurement of computational power. Is what it is. 195. At our very lowest, 8.74. That's not bad. And now that we have this done the way it ought to be, I was hoping to see a little bit more, but that's okay. So let's see here. To get enough flops, I need how much more? One more server? Oh, I would need to unmute that as well. A little bit of a balancing act as we're getting everything going here. Not necessarily a bad thing. Yep, that pulled the chips. That's piping that somewhere else. This is silicon poly. That's going to get pushed somewhere else. Namely here. This whole process should be able to run non-stop now, which I'm really, really hoping for. Quick work message. Work messages. Sand is a funny resource. Oh, speaking of funny, that can stop. Do you still have a bunch of crap on? You do. Oh, wow. Let's let that sit. This doesn't need to be unitied any longer. I just really wanted to work down all of that extra fuel gas. Still have plenty of gold ready to party. Okay, so what's the plan right now? Right now the plan is we're going to build up a reserve of microchips. We're going to let this process kind of simmer a little bit. Let this build up. I wouldn't mind for this to get full if we can manage. Then we're going to do a little enabling, disabling dance. We're going to get some more servers. Fill out the server room, and then we're going to proceed from there. Right now, there's not much I can do at this time, except waiting for more microchips. I don't want to force more servers to be made, because what that really is dangerously is, you know, messing with our maintenance, like I said. And this takes 5 for 4. That's not a lot. We could probably eke out 1 or 2 more, but for right now, I'd rather just let that sit. Yep. I can't buy servers, can I? Most likely not. Not even most likely not. Definitely not. Can definitely not build servers. Or buy servers, I mean. I can buy more chips, which are stupid expensive gold-wise. I was hoping to see this number drop back down to 80 so I could do a trade every so often, but if the price ever does come down, it must have a ridiculous cooldown about it. So, meh. Meh. Meh, strong bad. Meh. How's our sludge? Sludge is working through it pretty nicely, actually. We can go ahead and do this. At least one more run before the episode's over. Yeah, I think I had like 36 or something. No, that sounds a little high. I want to say we had at least a dozen loose storages holding sulfur last time. And I was like, screw it, we've got plenty of room. If room is also a resource, I'm using it. And then we did. And then it was great. More than enough materials for construction and everything. Yeah, I'm just waiting on this until we get... because what do the next lab parts require? Ah, electronics as well. So that's going to be a little bit of a haul. And until I get the right teraflops, we're just going to be flip-flopping around a little bit. So let's take a gander at everything. We've let this run for a little bit. Looks like we have enough of the higher tier processes that this is actually flowing really well. How much overlap do we have? Barely any. Yeah, 1, maybe 2. I don't think I've seen 3 yet, but that's beautiful stuff. High supply of sulfur. Yeah, we could easily take 1,000. Let's do that real quick. I should see a fleet of trucks coming in pretty soon. Like, we've got a lot of idle time. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's going to wherever else we've asked for sulfur. Yeah, here we go. The fleet. Autobots roll out. Okay. What was the alert at? 75? Get that to 75. And that should fill that up very neatly. Yeah, for sure. I can go ahead and tick that down to there. More than enough space and more than enough room. Yeah, this one worked because I didn't have use surplus power on. So what's this? Still 0. Ah, nuts. Well, the server room's not taking that much juice. Everything else is, though. How many? Oh, I should actually add that over here. I can't move this thing. What do I not care about? I don't care about vehicle parts. I don't care about potatoes. I really don't care about vehicle parts. VEH. Don't care. I do care about microchips. Also probably electronics. So let's get rid of OTA and Electra. Nope, Electro. Oh, those are the kind of 2 numbers I really want to keep an eye on. Can I change the order of stuff? Rubber? Off, on? Oh, it goes back. Oh, it sorts on the right side. Interesting. Not the end of the world, just weird. I really wish I could move this around. But it's not, yeah, not that big of a deal. So what I want to see is a healthy incline, healthy growth of electronics level 3. It's going to be the thing we're paying attention to because we'll eventually shift gears down and spin up some more servers and all that. We'll be able to get more teraflops. Actually, the new research labs also require 12 teraflops. Dang the man. Dang the man. Just harsh language all around. Dang the man. All right, anyway, I'm going to take a small break here. Pause this episode. And we're getting a fair amount of stuff going on. I'm really happy with this. It's not perfect, but I've thrown all my logic and reason at it to think that it's working, and dadgum, that's all I got. So, thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle, and another episode of Captain of Industry. Done and dusted in the books. Yeah, thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.